All right, what's going on? A beautiful Thursday morning to every single person out there from the east, west, north, and the south, wherever it is you might be watching us from. You're welcome to Tea Time on PlusTvAfrica, where the truest and the biggest stories live. We don't just talk about the true stories here. We talk about the big stories, and we say it as it is. We do not cap, we do not edit, we don't, we don't just add all those garnishes to it. We say it as it is. My name is Miles, the eighth one of the world, and you are welcome to the show. It started the second day in the month of February already. So if you are owing somebody money for some reason, like yes, I'll pay you on the 5th of February. It's like 3 days away. All right, cool. I never do this alone. I have some amazing personalities in the building. People who knows their onions, and apart from their onions, they know all the vegetables and the fruits at the same time. I have the one who's actually fearless, but trust me, you should fear him. I have fearless in the building. What's going on, my guy?
I'm good, man. What's up, man? Good to be here.
Be here. Good. Always good to have you in the building. And I have a woman of timber and caliber with sex appeal in the black corner, weighing 350 pounds.
Okay.
Tabby. Represented. How you doing, Mama?
I'm good.
Where exactly are you from?
I'm from the north.
What part of the north?
Kaduna.
Okay, so if you're going to say, good morning, everyone, I'm on Tea Time. My name is Tabitha. Welcome to Tea Time on PlusTvAfrica. How do you say that in your language?
In Akwananku, Sandazoa, Sanu, kuna Kalemu. Well, okay. So
Okay, that was good. That was a nice flow, though.
Is Kuna Kalemu Tea Time or Plus TV? Because I'm trying to understand which one. I didn't hear Plus TV in anything.
Okay. Yeah, so I was trying to construct the...
Construct, I'm waiting.
So
We have time.
Sandazoa, in Akwananku, yo kuna kale tea time. So tea time is still tea time.
Yeah, obviously. So how do you say tea time in your language?
Tea time.
You just hold on. Tea. That's shy. Then time. Oh, yeah, how do you say that?
Lokachi.
Lokachi.
You're shy Lokachi.
Shy Lokachi. So if you were to translate it like English to Hausa the way it is, it's going to be Shy Lokachi. Or Lokachi Shy. Yeah, it's actually
You should consider the Shy Lokachi version of the show, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's your turn. I know you.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, fearless. We have to do this. How do you say welcome? My name is so person. You're welcome to Tea Time on PlusTvAfrica in your language. So I think you should work with your camera this time, so they can see your face, so that they can know that if you are Omoko or Omali of where you're from.
You do know what my language is, yeah?
It's Yoruba, innit?
No, it's English. It is English. So I'm about to go all English on the camera.
You got this now. Do it now.
All right. Hey, what's up, people? You are welcome to a wonderful edition of Tea Time with me, Miles, and Tabitha right here doing it in my language. Let's get it.
Okay. A cabo sorry to Tea Time. During PlusTvAfrica, we will call meaning Miles, the eighth wonder of the world.
Simple and easy.
Why do you take it?
Is that what I just said?
Anyway, it looks like it's already smelling like a very, very interesting show. It's Throwback Thursdays, and Throwback Thursdays, we go way back in time and just remind you that you're actually getting old. Do you remember The Incredibles?
I don't. What is that?
The Incredibles, that animation. Like the animation.
I'm trying to tell you I'm not old, that's why I don't remember it.
Okay. Yeah, Incredibles. It came out in 2004. 2004 to now is like... Because I saw it recently again and it still looked really new to me. So 2004 to now is 19 years. Wow.
It gives me anxiety to think of some things that I knew as a child.
Right.
When all those things come up online, they'd be like, do you remember these? Oh, where are your kids now? I tell myself that, why do I remember this actually?
Okay.
So hey, as if you should just not remember, because when you look at it like, oh my God.
You just realize how long ago it has been, and it just blows your mind.
Yes.
0909-840-8408. That's the number to be part of the conversation. We're going to be talking about a whole lot of stuff, and we will be sharing a whole lot of stuff with you. You have every right to be part of the conversation by calling in and let us know. And do not forget, we have our throwback karaoke coming up. All you have to do is call in, pick a number 1 to 20, and whatever name you pick, you have to give us a rendition of that person's song. And if you give us a good one, you get to walk away with 5,000. It's that easy. That's how we roll.
Okay. Is it an in-studio play? I gotta play that.
If you do it well.
Is it cash?
It's cash.
We don't cash not the.
We don't. We don't play here.
Okay, I was really carried away by that video. In as much as we are all complaining that there is no money, there's no, and some people are maybe lavishing it in a certain kind of way, but I beg to differ, I wouldn't exactly call it lavishing though.
Right.
It's a case of animal farm everywhere in the world.
Okay.
Feel like
some animals are more equal than some others.
Yeah, some people are balling and vibing on this thing, so It's just what it is.
But people are actually suffering from this lack of cash and lack of cash here and there. Even POS, they can't even, you know, give out cash. And then we watch a video where...
Do you understand?
Well, I, for instance, though I still want that 5K cash. But I, for instance, I'm actually not like the way people are hustling for the money and looking for the cash. I actually get the cash. Like,
you get it.
Yeah, I have
How
access
do you
to
get
cash.
yours?
your plug?
That's Animal Farm, you know.
So you're more equal than all of us. And every other.
I actually get cash. I actually have no problems with cash.
Wow. Like, okay, cool. My problem with this is, firstly, spraying money is actually illegal. It's been tagged illegal for a while.
Let's not start from
No, I want to start from there. You said you're not. So it's actually illegal, right? For the fact that these people are being so insensitive to the fact that people are hustling. It's for real. People are hustling to get these notes. It's a problem out there.
Yeah.
I mean, people decide to say, "Oh my girls are ballers." Is everything okay with us?
It's
Like, I'm not saying,
Miles,
Oga.
calm down.
Am I-
No, they vex like this.
Okay.
No, they vex like this. You dey quick vex.
Let's calm down.
See, look, I don't know if maybe because I've come to a realization that
Right.
in this life generally, you can't get pressed by a lot of things. If you get to a certain level, like a certain pedestal as well, some certain things will not even matter to you. Be like,
It will matter.
Yeah,
Stuff like this will
well,
matter to me. In
yes.
the sense that I know what is going on around me. Forget the fact that, oh, I'm a billionaire, I'm a zillionaire.
well, you're great then.
I
you're great.
understand what. So it will be insensitive for me to say, as
Oh
if
my
people
God,
are
that's
like,
ballers.
are
I
you
don't know,
joking?
some people are just
Doesn't make sense.
conveniently
Okay, I don't know
tuned
if you guys have seen this video that I saw it yesterday.
Right.
A lady, you know, she actually took off her top.
Oh, yeah,
In the
yeah,
bank.
yeah, yeah,
There was
yeah,
a
yeah,
man
I saw
too.
that.
He
I
took
saw
off
that.
his own, you know, suit and everything, and he was lying down on the on the counter there, and he was saying he's not going there. While the woman was crying that her children that she needs to pay their school fees, she's not living here.
They've not gone to school
And then
in
we
2
are
days.
seeing, oh my guys are
They're
ballers.
ballers.
Do you understand? So it's
But,
really
but it's
annoying.
not. It's, you know, it sounds like I'm defending, but you know, it's not the fault of the banks in a certain way. They're
Right.
also, you know, hands tied at different levels. So the protests in the bank and everything, they might really do not have like anything to do. For instance, I was in a certain bank yesterday,
Right.
and someone came in and like, he needs to go to work. No
Right.
one to go to work and stuff
Right.
like that. And some people were trying to give him like cash, like okay,
Right.
take this.
Take and go for it.
Nigerians are actually kind, you know.
No,
but,
no, we are.
You know,
we
but some
are.
cases it's just like out of their hands.
I think we should all just go back to the days of Kulu and piggy banks, and we were not banking with anybody, but we'll put our money in the house. Because yes, we'll put our money in the houses, and we'll just go and take what we need, and that's what I want to do this week. Once I can hand.
But money could get spoiled, you know, being stored.
No, I'm not
in
keeping it
yourself.
till eternity. I'm just keeping it. I need
Everything.
it now. Like I need it.
Just
now.
have it.
Yeah, and I'll go and get it.
Ah, come on, that was. Oh my God, that's awkward.
That's it, I guess.
Yeah, that's awkward.
Okay, so you see that video. I don't know what to use for it, but I think that's never give up.
Bam!
Never
you said
give
it.
up.
That's
No matter
it.
what happens, never give up.
Like,
Every dancer that falls stands up though.
no,
every-
some people they remain there. Oh.
Like
Some,
looking at it literally.
Right.
Like every dancer that falls stands up. I mean, you gotta stand up.
Yes,
People are looking at you.
Some of them just lose that confidence to keep going. Some of them just feel like, oh, that's the end. Like, oh God, I made a mistake. I don't
Yeah,
think
and they
I
just
want to face.
remain there.
I want to face the world again, and they remain down there.
I've never seen a video like that though.
There are some.
Okay.
Like even though you're a dancer now.
I've never seen a video where
Are
a
you?
performer falls and refuses to stand up.
Some of them do.
Okay.
Some of them,
me, I do.
a performer, one of our Nigerian performers performed one time. and
Ira
for
Star
some
fell.
reason- No,
She
leave that
stood
one.
up.
Leave that girl. She'll be fine. There's somebody who was singing recently. I think. What's his name now?
Male, female.
A male. What's his name?
What happened to him? Tell us the
Naramali
situation.
family.
they're my family.
Little Smart.
No, not under.
Zinoliski.
Not under.
Not under him.
No,
Okay, like Naramali.
Baba Shumari Chupaku. What's his name? That one.
Oh, now I can.
That the
you
guy
call
that
him-
is
Shadi
Baba
guy that-
Shumari
yeah.
Anyway, so he was performing recently at an event, and nobody was responding, and that's just like falling down for him. Nobody was able, and he got angry and stormed off.
Whoa.
That is a falling down situation for him too.
That is an attitude situation.
Plus, you fell. It's okay. You can fall. Get back up. Just
Get back
find
up.
a way to find a way around it. I just had to put that video in there because you fall down. The guy got up and he went on, and he finished his performance.
Yeah, I think
Amazing.
it's just for you to just have that mindset that, oh, I fell. Well, everybody falls. Or,
Right.
you know, just tell yourself that, and I think that will just boost you up.
I think it's even art,
just-
especially because I've seen a lot of tripping on the stage for musicians. No, I think it's art. Like the way they get up is art for me. I've seen a lot of musicians
Okay, so
fall and you know.
Something happened to me while I was growing up. So
Yeah.
when I was still in secondary school, I was always dancing. I've always loved dancing. And so one of the days we were dancing, I fell.
Oh.
So Me, I can cry, yo. So I was like, hey God, why? Hey God, yeah. And immediately I just started falling into a dance. Everyone else shouting, hey, this girl can dance. This girl, as if nothing happened.
Exactly. That's what I meant by art. You make it into some sort of art.
It's one thing to know your craft, right?
Yeah.
It's another thing to believe in your craft. It's another thing to be able to convince the world that this is who I am. And he said, look, standing before you is not just Jim Carrey. It's Jim Carrey, the two-time Golden Globe winner.
Yeah.
You know, I saw some kind of shade why they kept showing from Jim Carrey to Denzel. I'm like, oh, you have a Golden Globe. Let's show you someone with an Oscar. That kind of stuff. Like, I saw the shade in that. Oh, you got a Golden Globe. Well, pan into a guy with an Oscar, and you know that was really cool.
But I like how you were saying it with so much relaxation and smile.
Yeah, but besides that, it's actually a pedestal I'm looking to get to in my life.
Woo!
No, really.
Yeah,
it's not even about Golden Globe now. It's about where I talk about my achievements, and you cannot turn it into a bashing because you know that this guy has done the work. You know, he has done the work. So Jim Carrey, you cannot just rubbish him and be like, what's wrong with him? Why is he saying? You cannot. It is Jim Carrey.
Yeah, so that's why
you can't do that to
so
him.
much relaxation and smile and you don't say like it's, you know.
Confidence is sweet.
You know.
It is sweet.
Yeah, so let me say that. I am Miles.
No, wait.
The eighth wonder
Don't
of
disturb
the
me.
world.
Shine.
You're going to say, don't touch me again.
Sorry.
You're going to say something.
I was going to say, which award are you going to put inside?
Anyways, let's get straight to the business of today. It's Throwback Thursday, so we go way back in time and just talk about one or two things that used to be that we didn't know. Before the advent of text messaging, before the advent of your mobile devices, wait, let me answer this one real quick. Your mobile devices, has it made you a better communicator or a better liar? Don't lie. Yeah, it's made me a better liar, but I'm just like, where are you? You see me now, I'm like 10 hours away.
My own is 50-50.
It's 50-50, right? Okay, so what about you?
I think you made me a better liar. I just have to admit.
He said you
I just have to admit.
Like, since I go like, where are you? You see me
I'm
now,
almost there.
I'm not there.
But it actually gingers you to be there.
Well, plus that. Anyway, so before the advent of what's it called, mobile devices and all that, we had there was something the Red Indians used to use, like to pass messages to themselves, be it a bad message, be it a good message, be it an SOS message. It was a smoke signal.
Okay.
Yeah, so the smoke signal. Have you ever heard of
Oh yeah, movies and stuff where you see, and there's a thing about the smoke being attributed to colors.
Yes, the colors.
Color
when it's dark, that means there's danger. We need you here right now. When it's white, it's peaceful. But and sometimes they actually use it as a compass. So when they direct the wind right in the face of the smoke, so it goes zigzag. Oh, pass this way, go east. Or
that's
go,
a lot of work.
So we can't even call. So we just have to. This is what we have to do to use. And if you come back to now, when people are lost at sea or whatever, they still have the smoke bombs and the flare guns to actually signal like, oh, I'm here. Or you can't call at sea now. So we still go back in time to the smoke signal.
You know, in the OOs, I don't know if you ever heard the story. I think it was in the West Zoo, China.
Right.
So there was this leader, there was this king.
Right.
So he had this thing of using smoke signals over there was what they used. So it was a very jovial person.
Right.
So he was always using smoke signals to fool his warlords, like just trick them into just use smoke signals. They all come like, defend it. But he's just joking and fooling around, mostly to please his concubine actually, because she likes another. Eventually, that was what led to his downfall. Because on the day it was really serious that there was an attack,
they didn't take it
seriously.
They didn't take it.
You have to mind how you joke. But one thing I want to understand is it based on colors that they approach the smoke or something? Like?
Yes, it's based on colors.
Oh,
based on
I
colors.
thought maybe you make something out of it.
So just in case you get lost at some time and you because we all mobile phone or just use the smoke. So try and create something and make it so people know that there's something happening there. Another way they used to pass messages way back in the day was the carrier pigeons. Like the pigeons, those birds that were trained. They were specifically trained to actually take a message. Just put a message in a bottle. Go and deliver to soap. Just go to soap. They know where to go to. They drop it there. Oh, this is what they're saying. The person will write their message back and drop it and bam.
Amazing stuff. You know, those birds, they had this skill of finding their way home. They were trained. They were trained to that. Even in the days of Noah, it was a carrier pigeon that was used to go. Okay, what's up? Is everything happening? Is everything good there? Then come back and tell us. Oh, the land is dry now. There's this. Yeah. And finally, the message in the bottle. You see that message in the bottle thing there.
up to now, I still don't understand it. That they'll put one message inside bottle and I just throw it to C and it just goes away. And people find the message. I still don't understand it.
Did you ever see this movie series, C.S.E.E.?
No, I haven't.
Amazing. It was about people where
they were blind.
They were blind. Nobody could see. Oh. So they usually use this message in a bottle thing, and they didn't even read it because they couldn't see. Yes. They had to touch it.
Was it Braille?
It was like engraved stuff, okay. So they could feel the message, and it was just great. Message in a bottle, just like you said. For me, it's one of the most amazing because I'm like, how do you know where the
current is going?
Yeah, the bottle even know where to go.
Anyways, moving forward swiftly before we get into the stories real quick. Some items we use and we actually don't know the origin of why this thing is there or why this thing happens this way. Now let's start with our toothbrushes. Okay. Now how often do you think you're supposed to change your toothbrushes?
They said that 2 months.
2 for you?
2 or 3.
What about you?
2.
3 months maximum.
Maximum, yeah.
Maximum, right? Okay, so there's some brushes you see and they have that blue bristle. Then you think it's stylish, like that. You think, I must see my own brush get blue bristle. It's looking so fine. Or some have green, some come in green, right?
Please, what are you going to say? Because my brush actually has this thing.
Okay, cool. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. So if your toothbrush still looks this way, okay, and it still has the blue is still there, okay, that means your toothbrush is still okay. When that blue starts fading, it's time to change it. That's why it's there. It's not because they want to make it look good. When it starts looking this way, it's time to change your
Miles,
toothbrush.
You could have called me into a private room and just tell me.
I don't mention your name.
Did you have to put me on blast?
My brother, how long have you been using your toothbrush?
Miles, wow.
So just in case you
message gotten. Thank you.
I apologize. Wow. I won't do this to you next time. So just in case you be using your toothbrush for like a 10 seconds, it's fine, and you just see that change your brush. If it changes color, change your brush. And another thing, this one is really it's in trend. Everybody wears the head warmers with the pom poms, the round pom poms. Where people are like, this thing is so cool. Like okay, right? It's so cool. The head warmers with the pom poms. Is that one?
Oh yeah.
So where do you think this originated from? The pom poms. What do you think it's all
cold winter?
Obviously,
like
but the pom poms. What the pom poms?
The one on top. I think it's for short people so that they can feel taller.
Short people so they can feel taller.
Yeah.
How this guy short? Short too. Anyways, what about you, Tabitha? What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a style. Just.
So a style.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's actually not a style. It started way back from the Scottish Marine people, like the naval people from the Scottish period. Oh. Now you see that thing is there because when they go on the deck. Right, when they go on the deck, the decks are always really, really short, so they keep hitting their heads. A lot of their soldiers died from hitting their heads on the bunkers, boom, and so they had to create that really thing to be like a shock absorber. So even when you do, the pom pom stops it. It stops you from hitting your head. That was the original. That's how it originated. That's how it started.
Wow.
That was the beginning of it. And with time, everybody just went on to stylish thing. Everything done, do alright. Everything done, do alright.
But history will still pick up my stuff about short people too. That's for short people.
Well, how is it for short?
Because I said so.
Okay, so this one, I'm going to run through this real quick. In South Africa, way back in the 18th century in South Africa, in the 1800s in South Africa, South Africa employed their very first animal.
Animal, as in
animal, a baboon named Jack. They employed a baboon named Jack as a railway worker, as a signalman. Those people who used to signal people. Yes, he was there for at least I think 10 to 11 years. He was working as a railway. Now,
he could really do the job.
He was doing the job extremely well. Now, how did this happen? Somebody found him somewhere and okay, this animal is actually riding a cart, and how did he do it? The guy now purchased the animal because the guy didn't have legs. The guy worked at the railway station. So he purchased the animal and started teaching the animal different things. The animal started sweeping for him, started doing stuff. And okay, why don't I just employ you inside this railway station? And he started changing the rail tracks. He started doing a lot of stuff. Now, while some people saw it as amazing, like, oh my God, see this baboon doing this, some people were actually worried. So they contacted the heads of the railway station and they sent a representative down to come and fire both the Oga and why are you putting in? And the guy said, you know what, just chill. Let me just show you what he can do. So the representative came and tested the baboon, tested him, and how is this possible? And allowed the baboon retain his job and started paying him 20 cents a day and a bottle of beer every week for the baboon.
So the baboon didn't only have a job; it was paid.
It wasn't paid.
Wow.
Well, that's
his
amazing.
skull is still somewhere in South Africa, right there, as one of the museums, because he died of tuberculosis after like 10 years on the job. He died and he's still there doing extremely well.
You know, that lends a lot of credence to the fact that we originated from, all these lines of
Primates, right? Primates
and everything. They could be smart too.
They are extremely
It means
smart.
they're smart.
They are extremely smart.
That's pretty cool. So what happened to the money they were paying the baboon?
They were usually taking care of the baboon now. Even when the baboon was sick, they were taking care of the baboon and all that. From his income now. Yes, now. Like, so that was the first animal in Africa that was employed.
Cool stuff. That's really cool.
That's great.
There you have it, right?
I'm glad I just learned that.
Yeah, so he was working actually and getting paid. Anyways, away from that, I think there's wala again. Yeah, in Portable's nature. Portable seems to be in the news almost every time. Every day he has something he's doing, and recently he just threatened TG Omori.
The $50,000 thing.
After that, so CG said, you know what, since you've been shot all over the place, okay, why don't I just Kukuma help you shoot a video? So CG reached out to him like, you know what, let's shoot a video for you. We'll shoot a video for you, it's okay. And he said TG is whining him and all that. TG should not even better come to the island or the mainland, that he's going to beat the hell.
So where should he leave? You don't come to the island or mainland. Where should he go?
Now, why I'm so upset about this whole I'm upset about it though. Okay. Why? This is the reason. Portable has gotten away with too many things. It just seems like they're just allowing him. Like everybody's there, and we're all thinking his cruise. You know, it's all up, and we're all joking about it. He says some things that if a normal person like you and I or you say it, we get in trouble with the authorities. If another artist says the same thing, the person will get in trouble with the authorities. Why is Portable getting away with all these things? Why are you threatening a person? Why are you saying you are the chief of 1 billion boys and all that, and nothing has been done about it?
I totally agree with you, actually. And this is not the first time that Portable will threaten somebody.
Yeah,
remember during
the sound nice, Portable. It's Portable.
Remember that when Portable threatened during the Headies Awards, one of the nominees.
Yes.
And like, if any of you should win the award over me,
they will kill you.
I'm like, I don't understand. So if I win an award, I'm in trouble because you were part of the nominees. So, and I feel that as Nigerians, we enable a lot of things a lot, and not just Portable, a lot of other like seemingly bad things, but we all like to say, Nigerian are cruise, just come online, forget your sorrows and all that. Right. But in the process, you're giving some people necessary audacity they normally should not have, and Portable is a big example of that one. So after you dragged TG Omori for charging you $50,000 to shoot a video, and now he says, okay, let's shoot the video, it is still a problem
for you.
Portable Kilo Fair, what do you want?
Then I think he is the problem, and okay, I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I'm not really a fan of Portable.
You know what? It's okay not to be a fan. You are allowed to.
I can't look at his picture. Like, that's how much I'm not a fan.
Wait, are you look shaming him or image shaming him now?
I can't even look at his screen. You understand?
Fine boy like this.
Away.
Fine boy like this.
Oh,
even TJ
I'm not a fan. I'm not. So he's just causing, unnecessary troubles and everything. It's just this whole streets vibe. Street, there's no rules and regulations.
But still think about it. He's still in the news. He's managed to be in the news for a whole year plus. He's still getting the numbers. He's still getting, he's still growing. He's still getting the shows. Even people are still giving endorsement. Like, why are you giving Portable an endorsement? I don't get it.
At the end of the day, it's profit based.
Right.
He's bringing in the profit.
Right.
He has the following. He's bringing in, so the promoters will always still use him because people will show up when they hear the name Portable, so they will show. So right now they're still milking him, and that's what he's still thriving on. And if he's no longer that cash cow,
you don't hear about him. That's true.
Business is business.